Hey guys, Wallace here, and today we're back with another episode on the Crayon Box server. We've made it up to episode 3, and today I'm excited to show you guys what's been happening. I've been doing some work when I come home from work, and I've been mining out a ton of resources and also getting my base set up. I expanded the skylight, put in some concrete, deep slate and tile. It's looking all fancy now. And as you can tell, I've got diamond gear set up. Changed the layout a little bit. I think this looks pretty sick. I finished rebuilding the circle, and I spent absolutely ages gathering up some resources for a future project. This isn't even enough. But that is not going to be the focus of today's episode. Today's episode is working on improvements to the spawn village. Specifically, I've got two things I want to get done today. I want to build up a community farm with lots of carrots, potatoes, and wheat for everybody to get access to. And also for the villagers to get access to, probably. And I also want to build up a little main street, because it's looking a little low end, that village. We've fixed up the roads, but it's missing a little something extra. So I'm gonna finish mining out my farm here, and then I'm gonna get over to the village and show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright guys, so we are back over here at the village with a chest that should hopefully have everything we need to make the community farm. But first, I want to show you guys what I'm talking about with the Main Street project. So this village is coming along decently well. We've got a good number of villagers. We've got an honestly terrible librarian, but he's the first one. It happens. Now, over here is the well and the glorious village bell. And this block right here is going to start off our main street. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to have it running north-south or if I'm going to have it along this one here, running east-west, but it'll be on this block. The goal is to make some multi-use units, shops on the bottom floors, housing above. It's going to be limited to two floors, because villagers can't pathfind, apparently, 3-story buildings. Which sucks. But I'm hoping to get a shop with a stone cutter, anvil, a bookstore for the librarians, a smithing table as well, and an apothecary. Sorry, not a common word. But it's gonna have the clerics in it. So that should be 4, maybe 5 units. For the community farm, that's gonna be down here to the west a little bit, over the river and through the woods. That'll be down here, probably in this area. I think it's going to be around 25 by 25. It's going to have sugarcane, beetroot, wheat, carrots, and potatoes. I'm thinking I'm probably going to keep villagers out of it for the most part, so they don't mess up what goes where. And yeah, it'll be free to use for everybody. Should help anyone if they ever need food or easy emeralds for trading. So yeah. Alright. I think I'm gonna start on the layout of this project for a little bit before I start the farm. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear out this area a little bit and get right back to you guys. And here we are. I've got the area cleared out. I did unfortunately have to demo the stonemason's house. However, I was able to preserve this unit through some creative front dooring. So I'm not a heartless developer. I'm just growing the community. Alright, so I've also gone ahead and widened the roads a little bit to be a little bit more reflective of how things will look. So what we're left with here is a 12 by 22 area, which isn't terrifically divisible. If I could have gotten 2 more blocks, I could have gotten 6 wide units, and I made 4 of them. So at the moment, it's going to be a little tricky to figure out some of the floor plans. So I'm going to try and figure out what I can do with these dimensions, and I'll be right back to you guys. Okay, so I've used some of the terracotta I tore down and some oak logs to go ahead and lay out a rough measurement of what these units would look like. So at the moment, the floor space of each one would be 4 by 4, plus the dividing walls, and that nets me 4 of them. Now if I have this road here not have any space between the side wall and the street, that means this one has 3. If I move it over, it'll be 2 on this side, 1 on that side. Now, there's not a ton that I can do, but it would be nice to have them be 5. It would open up a lot of flexibility. At the moment, my idea is to basically have staircases that look like fire escapes running up the back of each side to give the upstairs so that villagers can get to the beds. Which would leave a 1 wide alley running down the middle. Need to think a little bit more here. Okay, so I've gone ahead and settled on a design here. So these here, marked out by the white terracotta, will be the regular units for stores, and this here in the cobblestone is actually going to be some of the food-based villagers. And I'll set up a little dining pavilion here since it'll be right along Main Street. Then we'll have all the things here. Oh, this guy's really ready to move in. And this should work. So the effective dimensions are 3 by 4, with the 1 layer of blocks here being the front wall. But I will try and cheat in as much space as I can. Now, you can't use trapdoors decoratively with villagers because they get stuck on them, so I'll have to find some other way. But yeah, this layout should get us pretty far. Alright, I'm going to run through some design construction work, and I'll see you guys when I'm at the next step. Okay, so it's been a couple of days since my last recording session, with, job and all that, but I have been busy getting on here and there to make some progress, and today I'm finally ready to start showing that off. So, we've upgraded the fountain. Since this will be the town square, I want to keep that there, just upgrading it a bit. Probably add in some lighting underneath once I get the right blocks for it. And here we are. This is the progress on the multi-use houses, the Main Street stuff. Interiors are still really simple. This is the start of the alleyway in the back. Come up the stairs, 2 beds. So that's 2 beds per unit on the side. That makes 8 beds. And once I build the second one, that'll be 16. we've got the bookstore with the two lecterns. We have the apothecary with the two clerics. We have the tool shop with the toolsmith and the mason. That's not you. Then we have the home goods store with the loom and the cauldron. I'm going to be putting in a weapons shop and a few others on this side. But here in the middle, I need to build another smoker, but we're going to have two smokers here. I'm going to set up some tables, and this will be a little neighborhood restaurant. Just a little hole in the wall. And yeah, so far it's coming along really nice. One thing I need to do here is I need to take this, and I gotta move it over one. I gotta adjust where this street is at, because once I get the second set of staircases in here, this will just be way too narrow. And I actually did a lot of this building on my first stream. Twitch username is thewallaceman105. Long story, I lost access to wallaceman105. But if you ever want to see me, you can come hang out there. I plan on streaming a good bit more often, probably late night around 11 or 12 Eastern time. So yeah, come hang out, it could be fun. In the meantime, I need to get the roof done on that. I need to move this one over one. And I also need to go ahead and start similar progress on the community farm, which shouldn't take nearly as long. The only problem is, I didn't bring enough food, so I need to make a run back to my house. So I'll be back with you guys in just a second. Alright, so got back to my base and realized that all the villager trading put me above level 30, so I am working on a little enchanting session here before I head back over and start to work on the farm. Ooh, that's good. I would like to get a Silk Touch axe. I managed to get this one up to efficiency 4 on breaking 3, while it's all the way down to 113 durability. I'm going to go ahead and try and find some stuff to kill, get those next 2 levels, and go ahead and try and get that Silk Touch. But I'm definitely going to go for that looting too. That'd be nice. Should start on a diamond sword too. Alright, be right back. So that ended up being not so quick. We did not get the Silk Touch on the axe. We do have it queued up though. But while caving and trying to get some XP, I drowned. So instead we have this looting 2 book. We managed to get a Respiration 3, Blast Protection 4 helmet, which is pretty nice, and I'll merge that soon. But yeah, no, didn't get the axe we wanted. So, we'll come back to that later. I've spent too much time on that. Time to get back over to the village, where I will almost immediately get the levels needed just by trading. Well, I've just come back over to the village, and it immediately started raining. This is one of the worst features in the entirety of Minecraft. I'll get back with you guys once this mess clears up. Okay, so I've gone a little bit west of the main village, and I've picked out the spot for the farm. Now, each of these 4 sections is going to be a different crop, and then there's going to be a moat along the edge, and along the edge of that is going to be sugarcane. So, I just need to head back, grab some buckets, and a lot of produce. So, be right back. We are supplied up and back at the farm, and the rain has started again. So, I'm going to go ahead and get this going, and probably sleep to reset the weather, and then get back to you guys in a few minutes. See you soon. Alright guys, and with night falling, I've gotten a decent amount of the farm done. I need to add some lighting in the middle, but other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and call it for this episode. So, this has been fun. I still need to also make the roof for the Main Street buildings, but I'll tackle that on a different time. I'm probably going to stream sometime soon, and until the next time I see you, let's see, I'm probably going to try and get the roads done, probably get some more mining done, but next episode, we're starting on the Nether Rail. And that's going to link up to Sojo's place and her viewers that have started building out over by her. So that is going to be a lot of fun. Alright. Can't wait to get started. See you guys later. Take it easy.